Whole grains are a great source of resistant starch, which is a type of nutrient that can benefit your digestion, weight loss, and overall health. Unlike most starches, resistant starch doesn't get digested and broken down in your body, but instead passes through you, providing unique health benefits. Resistant starch is a type of carbohydrate that doesn't get digested in your small intestine. Instead, it ferments in your large intestine and feeds a good gut bacteria. Carbohydrates are nutrients that give your body energy in the form of glucose. There are simple and complex carbohydrates. Simple carbohydrates have a simple chemical structure and are usually found in unhealthier foods like candy, white bread, and white rice. Resistant starches, on the other hand, are a type of complex carbohydrate. They have a complex chemical structure that your body needs more energy to digest, making them generally healthier and more nutritious. You can find resistant starches in foods like brown rice, beans, whole grain bread and pasta, quinoa, cashews, lentils, plantains or green bananas, oats, and potatoes. Unlike other types of carbohydrates, your digestive system can't break down resistant starches into energy. Instead, healthy gut bacteria in your intestines feed on them. It's worth noting that resistant starches have only 2.5 calories per gram, while regular starches contain 4 calories per gram. This means that swapping other starches for resistant starches may help with weight loss or maintenance. Type 1 starches are found in partially milled seeds and grains, as well as in some dense starchy foods. This type of starch is stuck within fibrous cell walls of the seed or grain. So it's not digestible unless it's milled or ground. Type 2 starches are found in starchy foods like unripe bananas or raw potatoes. Type 2 starches are indigestible because they are compact, which makes it hard for digestive enzymes to break them down. Type 3 starches are found in foods that have been cooked and cooled, such as potatoes. The process of cooling turns some of the starches into resistant starches. Type 4 starch is chemically modified and is usually found in bread and cakes. Resistant starches are a type of starch that doesn't break down into glucose when digested. Instead, they ferment in your large intestine, creating more good bacteria and boosting your overall gut health. This can lead to less constipation, lower cholesterol levels, and a lower risk of colon cancer. Additionally, resistant starches can improve your body's ability to respond to insulin, which can lower your chance of getting conditions such as type 2 diabetes, Alzheimer's disease, and heart disease. This is because the higher your insulin sensitivity, the better your body will be able to handle high blood sugar. Furthermore, resistant starches are harder to digest, so they can help you stay full longer and eat less, which could be helpful if you're trying to lose weight. They can also help ease constipation and avoid issues like hemorrhoids. Some examples of foods that are high in resistant starch include rice or potatoes that have been cooked and then cooled, whole grains like barley and oats, plantains, green bananas, not yellow or ripe bananas. You can incorporate resistant starches into your meals and snacks in various ways, such as lentil or pea soup, overnight oats, cooled brown rice, whole grain cereal, quinoa and beans on a salad, chickpea curry, baked beans. Other ways to add more resistant starches to your diet include adding lentils to a soup or salad, making overnight oats using uncooked oats soaked in milk or yogurt, cooking potatoes, pasta, beans, and rice and letting them cool in the refrigerator before eating. Reheating these items after they have cooled off won't affect the levels of resistant starch. It's important to note that flours like green banana flour, cassava flour, plantain flour, or potato starch contain high amounts of resistant starch, but only when raw. The resistant starch content is lost when it is heated, such as in baking or cooking. So, if you use them instead of wheat flour in baked goods, you'll lose their resistant starch. Some foods, like beans, can sometimes cause discomfort during digestion, such as gas, bloating, and pain. This might make you hesitant to eat them, even though they're high in resistant starch and other nutrients. If the discomfort becomes too much, you may need to lower the amount of fiber and resistant starch in your diet. However, compared to other forms of fiber, resistant starch is less likely to cause gas. When adding any form of fiber to your diet, it's best to do it gradually to give your body time to adjust. And remember, drinking plenty of water can also help.